Hi everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, The Empowered Light Leader, where I offer weekly videos on channel messages and light language as ways to raise your vibration and expand your consciousness. So today is just going to be a quick video, and I'm going to educate you and teach you a little bit on translation, how to translate light language. Okay, so this is a question that I get a lot. How do I make meaning of light language? You may have watched my videos, heard me speak light language. What does it mean? It sounds beautiful, I feel good, but there's this human part of us that wants to understand what's being said through us. So I want to point out a couple of things to help you make meaning of light language in your own way, and point out that translation, is it always important, and when it is important, and how to navigate that. So I use light language in my practice as a teacher to help people reconnect to their intuition, right? When you hear a language that you don't understand, your natural impulse, right? We want to understand, but we logically can't make sense of it. So we have to use another part of our awareness. Maybe we look at her hands and how she's speaking, if someone's speaking French. Maybe we can't understand French, but we try to we feel into it. We intuitively know how to do this, but a lot of us forget and we close ourselves up. We're not aware that we're doing this. So our other senses kick in, right, when our mind can't conceive. So light language, it can be a very powerful tool in developing your intuition, right? Because you are learning how to use and heighten your other senses. So if I speak light language to you now, so you might have a sense, wow, that's powerful. It's almost like, be strong. You're not looking up in the dictionary of light language exactly what I said, but there's a sense, right? Whereas wherever I bring in a different energy, that's a different feeling. The tone of my voice change. Be kind to yourself. Be graceful. A different feeling. You can feel into that and intuitively understand without even trying. So some of us, we overthink things, right? You know the meaning, it's there. Now another layer of this is, you might be speaking light language after a period of time. This started to happen to me, where I'm hearing English while I'm speaking it. So then I'll pause and stop and I'll bring in the English. And now I would suggest just trusting this process, not trying to force it, because when you try to force an English translation, you're losing, the energy gets lost in translation. Because light language is, right, a direct communication with the higher self. And the heart is how we communicate to the higher self, not through the logical mind. So you're going to lose the authenticity and the connection of that. The meaning will come when it's appropriate and necessary. Perhaps it's not always necessary. Sometimes light language is for healing. So the words, just like sound healing, carry a healing and a vibration all on their own. And you don't need to translate, like Om, right? It has a healing vibration. Surah, it sounds, chants. Oh, what is the translation of that? We don't know, but it's clearing. Right? That dragon energy. Transmuting. We don't know literally what it means, but it's a healing. Our body communicates through energy. So understanding, you don't need to know the meaning. Now, there also may be times where you're getting specific words over and over. This morning I kept on hearing ora, 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 ora. So I did look it up, and it meant things in different languages. In Spanish, I think it means pray. And I believe in another language, maybe it was Sanskrit, it meant light. Okay, how powerful, pray to the light, the light. And there are other words. I'm going to make another video of this invocation that I received to reconnect to your divine light. Spirit, my guides, spoke light language to me, holy words, to give me an invocation. And in that case, the translation was important because each word meant something. And for me to know the meaning made it more powerful, you see? So you're going to use your judgment, your discernment, and you're going to allow yourself to use all of your psychic senses when translating. So if you're just starting out on your light language journey, do not get so hung up on translation. some things do not always translate to English, right? English, I've said this many times before in my teachings, when I teach people to remember their light language. English is, it's just kind of like a very stripped down form of communication. Some other earth languages like Spanish and Italian and French, they're more, they're just higher vibration, right? They're not as harsh and stripped down as English, in my personal feeling. Okay, if you feel something different, then you go by that. But things can get lost in translation. So only bring through English if it feels right. Okay, you don't need to always know the meaning. Ask for your guides to help you with the translation if you feel like that's what you need. And if you don't need it, you don't need it. Ask your heart to give you the meaning and trust, right? When you're searching so much to understand something, you're preventing yourself for the possibility of the infinite, for something that's beyond understanding. Because God's source is beyond our comprehension. You can't take the galaxy and stuff it in a box, right? Then you're losing the potential of infinite possibility. The same is true for light language. So this is a little lesson on how to translate light language, how to, if you'd like to learn how to speak your own light language, please do connect with me. I have a mentorship program in remembering your light language, where I do channel for you and coach you into remembering codes of light that are already there. And all of my students too end up remembering a piece of their light language, even if it's the very last session. It's just this beautiful awakening, how these codes of light are activated within us. And if we just let go of our human self that need to understand, I'm telling you, the translation comes when you are ready. Okay, so I'm going to make another video on some translating of my own language that I did, and I will share that with you soon. I hope this was helpful for you who seek meaning for translation. Please connect to me if you're interested in my mentoring program. Much love to you. Enjoy. And once again, thank you for helping me raise the vibration of the planet. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Sukurite shikatomolakate arnamakasete wushuwas. No need to translate. All my love to you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.